Morning. Blessings, peace, prosperity, and protection from the God that sit upon the throne, all power in his hands. Love be the reason. This is Queen Plazdohtifaw, and welcome to my kitchen. Okay, now what I want to do a demonstration of my slow juicer, which I have used already 3 times, and I love it. Okay, I was watching a video that was posted in regards to the slow juicer. And let me bring you a little closer. Okay, this is it. And when you read the instructions and put it together, it's very, very intimidating, but it's very simple. Very, very simple. So I'm not going to go through that. I'll do another video in putting it together. It's really, really simple. It's more simple than you think, okay? So anyway, I have my oranges. I have my sweet potatoes. I have my carrots and my squash. Okay. This is the green because this is the zucchini, which I am, not sure if that's what I want to add in. Okay. So these are from me juicing, and I like to save them. This one is the carrots and orange and apples. And when this came out, I mean, it was dry. I had a lot of juice. The juice, it was filled up to here, okay? And then the celery, I mean, I can't say enough. All right. This is what I did yesterday. This is with the squash, the orange, and carrots. So now, the machine is really easy to start, okay? So when it's plugged up properly, when it's put together properly and you plug it up, this light is going to come on. So I'm going to go ahead and get it started. Let me do this. Will it turn around? It won't turn around. Oh my God, look at me. Anyway, when I do the other video, I'll make sure that I'm made up. But it's morning. It is actually, it's only 9. It's 9 o'clock. It's too late to be looking like this. Anyway, I just wanted to do this because this is the first thing that I'll be putting in my system. I am a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan. Vegans don't eat any meat at all, or dairies or anything. Okay, so I just don't eat meat. I eat fish. I eat seafood. And some cheeses I do eat, okay? But that's me. That's my choice, okay? I just don't consume meat like beef, chicken, turkey, duck, lamb. I just don't consume the meat at all. Okay, that's it. So anyway, let's go here. And because I wanted to do this and let you see how simple it is for it to work, and I love it, I'll be selling some at a very reasonable price. Okay, so anyway, let's do it like this. I'm going to open the chute because this is where the waste that I showed you in my plastic bag, this is where it'll be coming out at. Okay, right here is where the juice will be coming out at. But I'm keeping this closed so it'll pile up. Okay, but once I wanted to get the juice inside of the container, then of course I'll open it up. Now, I found it much easier for me when I have the screen on. This is a screen. Okay, because it still be extra, so it helps to sift it a bit more. And then sometimes I may have to use a spoon depending on how much is in there. Okay, now let's get started. So I have to, just because the light is on don't mean that it's on. It is not on. So I'm pressing this, turn it on, because I'm going to have some hard stuff. I have carrot. So once you make your decision on what you want, you don't push these, you push this. So it's apple, whatever, watermelon or whatever. And you see how it just moves vegetables, hot drink, ice cream, and I guess water. I don't know. I want carrot. So now that I have it on carrot, now I'm going to press. And I want you to see it start. Now I'm going to press start. So it is started. Now what I'm about to do is put in some of the carrots. I want you to see. You know, let me take this. I'm going to set you right here. And let me take and put the vegetables on the other side and bring this a little bit closer so you can see. Uh-oh. Just a minute. I wasn't ready. This is Afrikaren Plazdohtifaw. And I just want to do this demonstration because this is a product that I will be selling. Okay, now I have it a bit closer, and let me put my vegetables that I'll be adding in over here, so that way you can catch what is actually going on. So down in here, this is an area for the small items. Now, what I did was have them cut up small enough, okay? Nothing's too big, and these right here, I'll be cutting these in half as well. And that's because I want to be sure it gives, I want all my juice. So, here I am, cutting it. Oh, just that simple. Okay. Now I cut them in half, and here we go. So make sure you can see it. Just put them in. Can you all see that? And as you can see, my juice is piling up. See how it's building up? So, what I like to do, those were the yams. My bad. That was the yams. And so you can do the yam juice. This thing grinds just about anything you put in there. Well, actually, it grinds anything you put in there. But make sure you have it at a decent size, you know. I mean, and I say that because I did. Okay, I'll put some oranges now. And some squash. And this is really easy. It's so easy to use. I mean, I'm telling you, I straight fell in love with it. Okay, so I did that. Now I'm going to put some more carrots and put some more yams. See how it's coming out? I mean, and this is dry. So it's squeezing out all of the juice. You name it, it's coming out. Now you can look and see how full. It's very full. It's ready for me to empty. But I don't have to because I still have space. So I'm going to finish putting the little bit that I have into my slow juicer. Okay, so this, see how it's constantly pushing it out, and I tell you, it is dry. That's it. It has pulled out as much juice as it can. Okay, I am done with that. Now what I'm going to do, let's see if I can get the rest of this out. It's not needed. But, okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm going to shut it off. I push the start button so it stops. I don't know what might happen if I was to open the chute with the machine on. So I turn it off. I mean, how can I go wrong? All right. Anyway, so that's how that is. And now I'm going to open this up. I want you to see this very well. Okay, so now I'll open this, and I do a little bit at a time. And the reason why I do a little bit at a time is because the strainer is holding on to stuff, to if there's any extra, you know, stuff, which sometimes it is, depending on whatever. See, I'm only scraping the extra out the way so that way the juice can just go straight through. Now you don't have to do this. In fact, if you want it to have a little pulp, that's what this is. If you want to have a little pulp in yours, then you don't have to put the strainer on. I don't want pulp. I release a little bit more. And as you see, so I never did a juice, sweet potato juice. So I was asked before, well, what are you going to do with this? Well, I can make ice cream with it. With this same machine, I can make ice cream, and I'll show that to you in another video. This right here is a slow juicer. And because I love the product, I'll be selling them. This is Queen Plazdohtifaw. Okay? And you're in my kitchen. Now, let me show you the pulp. This was the extra pulp. Okay? That I scraped from the and this is the after it's all squished out, this is what I'll take and put inside of my Ziploc bags. Okay, so this is the amount of juice that I did get from here. Hope you can see that. Okay, so that was 1 carrot, it was a small, get the small, you know, sweet potato, and it was 1 squash, and the squash was about the same size as the zucchini. And this is what, oh, and 1 orange. It was a small orange. Let me see, I have some more oranges I can show you because they are all about the same size. Oranges. Okay, and here we go. So now what I'm about to do is, because I save everything because you can use everything. So what I do is put the pulp inside of a container because I save it. And it's so easy to clean. Everything is very easy to clean. But, you know, for those that like to wait until hours and hours later, I don't know. I don't do that. I clean things right away. That's just what I do. So, this right here is from me cutting the yam. And I like to skin my yams with the potato peeler. In fact, I skin my carrots with it as well. Okay, so this is it. I do both sides. Voila, clean. I hope I had it on there. But anyway, so now here's my juice. I will get myself a glass. And I'm going to be honest with you. If it's not good, it's not good. But it wouldn't be the machine that made it not good. It's what I put together. Here I go. This is good. I promise you. This is good. That's good. Well, I'll just do all how I do everything. In my Ziploc bag. So, that was the first thing that I put in my system. And with my Ziploc bag, I just put everything in here. Voila. Take it. Fold it over to make sure all the air is out. And seal it up. Voila. Okay. And of course this I'm going to figure out some kind of way to make a candy. But you can do ice cream with this as well. And in doing the ice cream, you would use another screen, another thing. And I'll do that. I'll show you that in the next video of me putting everything together. This product right here is awesome. If anybody put a negative video out about this product, they don't know what they were doing. They don't know what they're doing. That's just what the bottom line is. This is Queen Plazdohtifaw. Blessings, peace, prosperity, and protection. From the God that sit upon the throne, all power in his hands, love be the reason. I can sell this product because I am selling the product because I love it. And I mean it. Nobody paying me to do this, but I want to get paid. So that's how that is. Now I'm going to show you how I disassemble it. Okay, and it's really easy. I always unplug. I normally turn it off first. Unplug, twist this, really easy. And then it's so open. Okay, I'm going to take you and show you. Now I'm about to rinse it. Really easy. Clean. It's clean. Put that over there. And let's take the other portion apart. Now this right here, you just take it, untwist it. Oops, maybe I'm turning it. Yeah, I was turning it. But you go back and forth like that, and it comes up. While you do that, and while you're pulling it, okay. This is what I love about it is there's nothing on here that'll cut your fingers. So if the kids want to use it, they can use it. All right, so let me rinse this. And you have to turn it upside down. Let the water run through those little sides area. And it's okay to get this wet. Clean. Perfectly clean. Okay? There are no sharp edges. None. None. Okay, so now we have the other part, which is the strainer, the thing, okay? And we're going to go and clean this. Let me see if I can, because I think I need both my hands. All right, well, I'm going to take this apart. It's just that easy, okay? And what am I going to do? Let's see. I think maybe I can lean you up against this. All right, so really not much to do. So you see the inside of here. Rinse the outside. I just like to shake things. That's the inside, okay? Clean. It is clean. Okay, so let's go finish disassembling. Now we have the big part. Very easy to come apart. Taking it, see it? I'm taking this over here. Let me set you right here. I know you might be getting water on you, but it's really easy. I don't have to have it up that high. Really easy. Now the thing about this is right here, this little rubber piece, you have to take the rubber piece out of the little hole, and that'll help. Then I run the water on the inside of there. You see how it have it in here? I have this open, and now I'm going to run the water in here. So there's no area on here that cannot be cleaned. You know how some machines you may get, and so I'm taking it that way too. So now I like to do this in the chute right here. You'll see. So now the rubber piece that I took out, I'm going to place it back in to seal that up because I want to hold the water in. It's really easy. Just push it in. Voila. Okay. So I'm closing all sides, and now I can fill the whole thing up except for the hole at the bottom. Okay. And I'll show you that hole. But I want to rinse that area. It is completely clean. This is the hole that I was talking about because this is where it sits on top of the machine, and then you set the other thing in there and blah blah blah. Okay, now it is clean. So we got that out the way. Now watch this. This is my apron now. Watch this. Completely clean. Oops, except for the little mess I made. Okay. It's just as easy. Anyway, it's called the slow. I have to rinse these out. Easy. Normally I would dry everything off, but I had purchased it and I had it for maybe about a month, and I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be hard to put together. I was trying to read it. I couldn't understand. I couldn't get it together. It's like, oh goodness. But anyway, my juice, you see I had a full glass, and the juicer grind up everything. Everything is grinded up. It's dry, okay? And I love it. So I'll be selling some. Keep in contact. This is Queen Plazdohtifaw. Blessings, peace, prosperity, and protection from the God that sit upon the throne. All power is in his hands. Love be the reason. Thank you for watching me in my kitchen.